Hello everybody, we're going to go over the clay pot with air plant take and make program. So what you've received in your bag is a little air plant, Model Magic, and a care sheet on your plant. So we'll just go over exactly, you get this, and then you got a cute little air plant, which comes in a little packaging in the air plant. So what you're gonna do is you're going to open up your Model Magic, and it's large enough to make a little pot, perfect size for your buddy. And then you can see it's soft, right? So what you're gonna do is you can, model your pot. And then some tricks is if you want to take, a little rolling pin and make it smooth, you can actually design it any way you want to. I did a very simple design. And what I did was I took, you can see the little stamp inside. I just took, a round piece of thing and put it in there and then molded it around. All right, so what you're going to do is, make a little pot. So this was one design that I did, and this was another one, and it was very simple. So this is what it looks like plain. And then once you have a design that you are happy with, and you're gonna let it air dry for 72 hours. And, but however, if you're not happy, the one good thing about this is that it's soft and you can just redo it over and over again. So you're going to take your design, like so, let it sit outside. You don't have to do anything, and just let it air dry for 72 hours until it sets, and then it's like this, so you can see it's pliable. Now what I did with this, you can take paint or just plain old markers, like so, and then just paint it. So, or draw on it. So I just did this, and it was very simple. I took 3 colors, and I did blue, purple, and pink, and then that's how it looks. And then voila, you are done. And I hope you enjoyed the craft. If you have any questions, please email me or give us a call at the library. Now that you've seen how to create an air plant container, please watch this instructional video by our librarian Eric on how to care for your air plant.
Hey everyone, it's Eric from the library. So first let's start with what air plants are. So I'll show you an air plant that I have. I've been growing air plants now for like a year and a half or more. So this is one of the air plants that I have. The one that you're going to get today that will be in your take and make is a tinier one, but over time it will become bigger. So just wanted to show you an example of one that's flowering and how they grow. You can see that there's 2 of them here attached together. That's how they grow. And yeah, so I'll just hold this up and show you it, and I'll go over. So these are air plants. They're in the bromelade family. So like a famous bromelade would be a pineapple, like something that you would know of, a pineapple. That's like one of the most famous ones. The habitat that these plants grow in, they grow in Central America. So in Mexico, they grow in South America. They also grow in parts of southeastern United States. So, like Florida or Georgia. You probably see if you've been on a trip to Florida or Georgia, even in parts of like South Carolina, North Carolina, they have Spanish moss that grows in the trees. It looks kind of like gray hair. So that's another example of a tillandsia or air plant. These plants are considered epiphytes. So what they do is they could grow on tree limbs, they could grow on wires, they could grow on rocks. So here, I'll show you, I'll come closer. So if you look at the plant, there are roots here. So these plants don't grow in dirt. What they do is they attach themselves to a structure. So pretend my hand is a tree branch. If a seed landed there in the wild, they would attach itself with these roots down here. They would attach themselves and they would grow there. So they're not parasitic. They would just use that tree branch or that tree or that telephone wire or rock as a host and attach themselves to it. And the roots, the way that these plants, feed themselves and survive, on the surface of these plants, you can kind of see how there's like this white coating over it. That's called trichomes. Here, I'll come a little closer so you can see that little white fuzz on there. It's called trichomes, and basically that's how the plant feeds itself. So from rain, from, you know, bird droppings that will land on it, from the air. So that's why they're called air plants, but they do need water. So rain, fog, mist, you know, fertilizer from plant droppings or, you know, insect droppings. One last thing, we have a book in the collection, Air Plants, The Curious World of Tillandsias by Zenaida Sengo. This book is in our collection. If you want to learn more about air plants, this is a great resource. I've taken this out from the library and it's taught me mostly everything that I've learned besides all my research that I've done on the computer and on, you know, YouTube and Google. But yeah, check out this book. This is an amazing resource for air plants. And yeah, I'll see you at the next program. Take care.